Hey guys, good morning or good evening, wherever you are. If this is your first time here on our podcast, don't be surprised. This is the inaugural episode of the Brown Vanilla Podcast. My name is Edmon. This here is
My name is Gabriel, everyone.
I'm Israel.
My name is Dave.
Dave, who's supposed to be off-cam Dave,
Yeah, but
but he got egged on joining the camera.
Yeah.
Because you know how these guys roll. So why start the podcast? Well, I'm tired of working pretty much, and then I just had an epiphany while working. I work at the same place as Dave, and while working, I realized I like talking. I enjoy telling stories. I enjoy conversations, and then I like trying to entertain people. And then I decided I think I want to do stand-up comedy, and then I feel like podcasting and stand-up comedy go hand in hand. And then I convinced these guys to join me in my endeavor. So why don't you tell more about yourselves, guys? And
So my name is Gabriel, and at the moment I'm not working, so I was like, why not just join Edmon and the guys, right? To just trying to have fun right now.
it's not working. You're not unemployed. You're self-employed.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right?
Pretty
Okay.
much, I am.
Might not be earning much, but you're self-employed.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So, how about you, Izzy?
Oh, so I'm Israel, and I'm working at FedEx right now. And then I've known like Gabriel and Dave for a long time, and then
very low.
yeah, they convinced me to join the podcast. So I was like, why not? Could be fun, you know.
Yeah, as Dave has told me, you guys are classmates. Is
Yeah.
that what it's called here? I know
Yeah,
you
yeah,
came from
yeah.
the same class,
Yeah,
graduated.
We've
from
been
the same-
together for a long
Long
time.
time.
For a
Long
long
time.
right?
Yeah.
So pretty much childhood friends.
I would
Yeah.
like probably
Close.
when we all came here. Pretty
Teenager,
much.
teenager, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Teenager.
What year did you get here?
2013,
You?
We came same year.
Yeah,
11.
11. So
2011.
But we all met at like the same high school.
In the high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where. we met.
Go Spartans,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Spartan.
Yeah.
It's my neighbor.
yeah.
She
Spartans.
studies she just graduated last year.
Mhm.
I don't know if we're going to keep the school names or your workplace, but we're gonna do it in post. So
Yeah.
I got here 2016. So when you guys got here, I just graduated university in the Philippines. That was 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey. So what did you Gab, what did you think when what was your first thoughts when I invited you to join the podcast?
In all honesty, I was just like, this could be fun, and
Yeah.
I could learn other things from you guys' perspective, right? That's pretty much it. Pretty much like learning and having fun
Yeah.
at the moment, right? So, yeah.
How about you, Israel?
Yeah, pretty much like the same answer as Gavin.
Yeah.
It could be fun to try new stuff. So why not join it, right?
It's pretty much a hangout, and then this is what I've been
Yeah.
telling
Yeah.
Dave for the longest time, because he's pretty curious.
That's what we're doing at work. Talking about
Yeah,
this thing.
We're just
We're not
talking.
working.
Yeah.
We're like robots already at work. You
Yeah.
do the same stuff all day, like for 8 hours. It's pretty much brainless now.
Yeah, I mean, some of us could take a break too, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then you know cliches are cliches
Mm-hmm.
because they're true, pretty much. Be it as it is, they said, what's the saying? Find something that you love, and then you won't work for a single day of your life. So
Yeah.
for
You
now,
won't feel working, right?
right?
Yeah.
So it's just pretty much a hangout, and then
Yeah.
let's try to grow it to
Sometimes not about the money.
pretty much. That's what I've been.
Exactly.
Cause your buddies, I won't say the names, they know them. You guys know them, so they were talking about going to school again.
This guy.
then-
This guy's going
Oh,
to
you're
school.
you're with them.
This guy's going to
So I've told them that's good and all, but what are you really after? If
That's
you're
what
af-
you really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That course.
Yeah, sure. But if you're just after like getting a higher pay grade,
Mhm.
but you don't really like what you're doing, it's
Yeah.
going to be pretty much the same shit.
Yeah.
You're going to be miserable just for a higher pay, but then again, you're going to be just the same, miserable.
Get good day off though.
Well, yeah, price to pay.
Yeah, see.
So, yeah, pretty much that's the background of us. So, the real goal is, as I've said, I'm aspiring to do stand-up comedy, and I don't want to be out of touch. As we've said, these guys are closing 24, 25. I'm 33.
Age gap. 10 years.
Do I feel old to you guys though?
No.
No,
Nah,
not
nah.
at all.
No kidding.
No.
Am I?
No, no,
No,
no.
no.
So, I want to stay the same. I don't want to be out of touch. Be up to you guys if you want to see it cringy. I don't care. I just, and I feel like I was kind of an introvert during high school. Not really an introvert still. I wasn't that really outgoing. I kind of hit my stride during university. I was more socially. I wasn't that socially confident during high school, and then I hit my stride during university. So I feel like I'm not really regretting it, but I feel like I have more game to impart. So I feel like this pod could help could make me help you guys if you need something, and then at the same time I can learn from you guys.
You have more what how can you say that?
Life
Like,
experience.
yeah, adult 'cause
Pretty
we went
much.
to
Pretty
university.
much, yeah.
Us didn't have the
You
I
didn't
don't
have the option. You have a different blueprint here, pretty
no,
much.
it's not like we don't have an option. I think we just I know, how can you say that?
Laid back, chill. No.
When you
You
try to earn money, right?
Oh, you
See,
started working
Started
early.
working early.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See,
Just went from there.
see, you're gonna question yourself, like, why would I go back to school again?
Yeah.
It's,
Would you say that's a positive for you guys? Cause for me, I kind of envy you guys growing up here and then being able to work first.
We have more options.
Yeah, that's what I think. So, me, I entered university not knowing what I really want to get. So my mom used to work as payroll for a big. It's not a private company. She worked for the government pretty much, and then she worked payroll there, and then her office was some kind of daycare. She can't leave us, so she brings us to work. And I was kind of familiar that if I take accounting, I'll be working in an office. So I took accounting my first year, not knowing that it's a course that you have to like maintain a grade.
Yeah.
Then by the first year in university, I got kicked out of that program. It's pretty much. So I moved. So I don't really know what to get. And now I'm 33. That's where I realized this is what I want to do.
You see, you see
So
that,
at least you guys, you're still like soul searching for
see, that's our
whatever you wanna
problem.
do.
Still searching, cause it's like the money wise, right? It's
Yeah.
not like it's cheap. It's very expensive. If you're
That's-
if you're gonna study, and then you're gonna fail or not
And then-
going to class.
And then you're down on student loans
It's
already.
down like 20
right?
grand.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I love playing video games, but
I see.
I don't think there's much like career out there for like competitive video games and stuff.
Esport.
Because
Yeah, it's a high, not high ceiling, but
Yeah.
it's they funnel the it's like really professional.
yeah.
That's what I've thought before with professional sports.
Mhm.
How can you say they're professional? There's no like certification exams for it, right? Say you're a professional basketball player. Why are you called professional? Who certifies you? But then later on I realized what certifies you is competition.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're the cream of the crop, you're going to be in the league, you're going to
Mm.
get to be paid. So yeah, pretty much what you've said. You enjoy video games, right?
Yeah.
But then if you if you turn it into like a job, would you still feel the same? Would you still love it? Say you're grinding.
I mean, if I have like a job for like video games, it's probably for entertainment. You know,
Yeah.
I'd stream
Right?
like.
But
like
still,
for
you're
people,
gonna
yeah,
get
you know.
burned out.
Yeah, you could,
Yeah,
yeah.
you could get
You
burned
You're
out.
could.
not
I mean,
doing for fun anymore. Doing
Yeah.
for money to survive.
Yeah. And then you've going to have some restrictions on it too.
Yeah.
So, well, that's my one of my life philosophies is choose your hard. You can say everything's easy, but then you can also say just choose your hard. Everything's hard. Yeah. So
Never know until you tried.
Also, like, personally, I feel that the harder decisions in life are the ones that are like worth like doing, or like the
Yeah.
right ones.
The right ones.
Yeah.
Always.
That's just for me though.
yeah.
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 But like, yeah.
you know how the saying goes, nothing right comes easy.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Exactly.
true. Yeah.
If it's pretty easy, it's pretty much not the right thing for you.
Yeah. I mean,
Right?
if it's easy, then everybody
Everyone's
would
doing
have done
it.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I like
It's always shortcut, the easy ones.
pretty much.
See?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not the one you really like.
Yeah.
You're just doing it because it's easy.
I have this decision matrix where if you have like big life decisions, so you guys pretty much played MMORPGs, right?
Well,
Yeah.
most of the time.
Where you allocate stats.
Mhm.
Say if you pretty much like Trunks. Remember Future Trunks when he showed up first and then beat up Cell?
Yeah,
Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
He had to, or was it Cell or Frieza? When he had to bulk up
Yeah.
and then he got slower.
Yeah.
So I have this way in deciding in life. So I call it the triangle.
Mhm.
So it's always one decision. There's always going to be three aspects. You always give up one, and then you take two. Say when you're still young, say 16. You have all the energy, and you have all the time in the world. And then you don't have the money. You pretty much seen that in Facebook.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the stage in your life where you have money, you have the energy, you have the money, and then you don't have the time.
Yeah.
And then when you're old, you have the money,
Mhm.
you have the time,
Yeah.
but then you're old.
You
You're
don't have the
sick.
energy. I mean,
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Soon.
So that's how I've pretty much made my life decisions.
Mhm.
And so you guys still being in your mid-20s,
Yeah.
but I guess you still can remember stuff from your late teenage years, the best years, pretty much. What would you say were worldviews of yours that changed during either when you migrated here or when you grew up? Either or,
Mhm.
like worldviews that changed. What would you say?
Yeah.
Worldviews. I think I just realized how better Canada is compared to, like, let's say Philippines, right?
Mhm,
To
mhm.
where we all came from.
Yeah.
Like I would example Canada's government.
Mhm.
I would say
Mhm.
like they're pretty supportive, like more supportive than like Philippines' government.
Yeah.
In terms, let's say, I'm gonna example COVID, right?
Mhm.
Like we
Which
we often get support, like financial
Serb.
support, yeah, from the government. But if we were in the Philippines, when COVID hit Philippines, like, and you
Yeah,
don't
sorry.
have like that much money,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you're
you're
gone.
done.
Like
You-
if
you-
you're in the Philippines,
You get two cans
Yeah.
of sardines, half a kilo of rice,
Yeah,
and
'cause, like,
noodles.
people cheats everything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
in the
that's true.
Philippines, I would say.
Did
Like,
you hear about like the community pantries,
oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
So it's like people had to take their own initiatives like
yeah.
to help
Yeah.
their community.
And-
They can follow like basic and
You
simple
see,
rules.
it's what's
I would
happened,
say.
right? There's
Yeah.
an issue
Pretty
about
much.
that
Yeah,
thing.
Even here,
yeah,
even
yeah,
Filipinos here.
yeah. Oh yeah.
See, we get
So yeah, I think like in terms of worldviews, I think yeah, I just realized that I'm lucky that I got here. You know,
Yeah.
we're very
We were-
fortunate.
yeah,
Yeah.
So would you say? So I guess it's not really shitting on the Philippines, right?
no,
It's more
no,
on
nah.
the difference of
Yeah.
first world living and
Yeah,
third world
yeah.
living, pretty much. So I guess it's not just the Philippines that's like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
right?
but like let's
but
say
that's
yeah,
our
yeah, yeah,
example, because that's
yeah.
where we come from.
Also, when I was in the Philippines, right,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
like older generations of like Filipino families, they would always tell you to like love your country, like you're a Filipino, wherever you
Yeah.
go, you're a Filipino.
Yeah.
But like
It's
you always
hard.
have to be proud. No,
It's
like
hard.
you always have to be proud of your like
Yeah.
country. But then I realized like, why would I be proud of
I see.
the country that won't do shit for like Filipinos, right?
Yeah.
Like you love your country, but does your country or does your government love you back?
I get
in a
you.
way,
I
but,
get
like,
you.
yeah.
Corruption.
And like I also like I'm not sure if this is still worldviews, but like I realized how different like the mindset is. Like let's say Canadian or like let's say North Americans,
Mhm.
they disregard and they discard like other what do you call this, like I would say useless culture. Like they won't. I would say
Mm.
like let's say in the Filipino culture, right? There are there are lots of like superstitious beliefs and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
In here, like they don't matter.
Mhm.
Like you carry on with your like daily life, and like nobody would give a damn about what you do.
yeah.
You just like focus on what you really have to focus on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like living your day,
Yeah,
day
yeah,
to day.
If that makes sense, guys.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
because well, there's some other like developed countries that still have like their own subcultures with
Yeah,
their
yeah.
own like superstitions. But
Yeah.
yeah, I get your point. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Israel? Would you like
My-
growing up? Not you can also give even a micro scale, not necessarily a macro scale of what your views of the world or views in life that changed when
I
you
mean, I
moved
pretty
here.
have like the same answer as Gal.
Yeah.
It's like how like people handle like things here, you know, like the
Yeah.
government and stuff. It's just I wish like Philippines could be better. So like not so many Filipinos could like move overseas just to like provide like a better life for
Yeah.
their families and stuff. So yeah, I just wish. I don't care if it takes like 20-25 years for the
As
Philippines.
long as
to-
you get there.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so families won't be like torn apart because they have to go to like a different place just to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just to provide money and stuff, because I don't think that there's not much opportunities in the Philippines. Sure, there are lots, but does it pay well though? Like
Yeah.
to a like
If
compared
you're
to
well
different
known and
countries,
you're well how can you say that? If you're rich in that country,
Mhm.
you're gonna get more opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you're talented, but
Yeah.
sometimes talent's not enough.
Yeah.
Mm.
You still need connections, pretty
Yeah.
much.
See?
Yeah. How about you? You have like worldviews or
For me,
like life
yeah,
views
my
that change?
expectation here.
Oh yeah, we can,
See?
yeah, we can
You
do
see it like that?
expectations. Yeah.
I know, yeah. First one, I thought the houses are big here. See, I guess that's too much. That's too much TV. I guess.
Yeah. Too much TV.
See,
TV's fault.
you see, and then yeah, I guess like going out from your
Mhm.
parents' house.
Uh-huh.
That's very easy here. I guess that's very common.
Yeah.
See, that's very different from us.
Like hanging out with your friends and stuff.
No.
Living
like-
by
No,
yourself.
living by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah,
See,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's attainable,
You see,
pretty
see,
much.
yeah.
When-
it's not like back there. It's very
Mm.
hard going
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
wild.
yeah.
See?
I mean, it's also part of the culture in a way.
Pretty
right?
much, yeah.
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 And,
By 18, you have to like get a job and get out, like something like
It's
that.
like 50. No, I can't say the statistics or how the division is, but it's partly the culture and then partly you won't be able to do it
Yeah.
because if you want a good job, you're going to pretty much have to go to Manila, live there,
Manila.
you need to go to
which
city.
is going to be costly,
Very
and then you're just going to be renting
like,
a studio apartment pretty much. It's either that or you commute 2 hours. 4
Traffic.
hours collectively
Traffic.
a day.
Depends where you live.
Traffic.
Though.
You guys are from Cavite, right?
Yeah. well,
I know
Yeah.
Dave's from Cavite. You two guys are from
Yeah.
Cavite, right? Have you... When's the last time you've been to the Philippines?
Oh, like 3 years ago.
3 years
Yeah.
ago? It's pretty much the same as me. You
Yeah. I haven't.
you haven't
gone
get,
back.
you haven't
Yeah.
gone back. You
Me
same
too.
same for
11
you, right?
years.
11
Yeah.
years.
I
So,
don't think I'll ever come back.
Think
No,
so?
honestly, yeah.
but if you're going to, don't just stay in Cavite. Go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, go, cause I've been to Palawan.
Oh.
When I came back, I went with my wife, and I pretty much stayed in Makati the last time I went there because my wife is from Manila. She doesn't wanna keep going back and forth from Manila to Cavite because sometimes she has work booked off. So I need to meet her halfway in Makati. When I was working in the Philippines, I worked 20. I graduated 2011. 2011 to 2016. Even when I was still studying in the university, one hour at least to 2 hour stops. It even gets longer than 2 hours if the travel conditions are bad. That's how long it takes for me to get to work or to school. And then when I get home, same stuff. At least 45 minutes to 2 hours. There was this one time I came from, I think I was in my second year in university.
Mhm.
My university was close to my mom's office. It was raining hard, and then to save on my allowance, I wait inside my mom's office for them to be done with work, and then my
Oh.
dad's going to pick her up, so I save my money.
So how long did you have to wait for like
3 hours, pretty
3
much.
hours?
But I was comfortable in the in her office anyways, and then my friends couldn't hang out anyway, so might as
Mm.
well stay there,
Yeah.
do my schoolwork and stuff.
Mhm.
And then there was this one night, it was raining, it was flooding. My dad won't be able to pick us up because he didn't work that night. We had to walk through the flood,
Which is
knee
like,
deep,
how
knee
high?
deep.
Is it way past your knees or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we were crossing the road, I felt something crawl up my leg.
No, don't tell me it's like an animal or something.
And
Mice.
it's pretty much an insect,
Oh, okay.
but still,
But still.
it's pretty much, it's a
Centipede.
cockroach. I haven't seen a cockroach here ever since I moved here.
Yeah, it's
Cockroach,
No
lizards,
ants.
no ants, even
Yeah,
some.
yeah, no
I've seen ants, but not as much as.
I think
Yeah,
Only-
you
only
won't see
mice.
them in your house,
Yeah.
in your like.
I think only mice, man.
Yeah.
But I heard
Oh, yeah.
that the mice are brought by the Europeans here
Come
yeah.
on, boy.
from the boat.
Yeah. It's actually
See?
true. Yeah.
So yeah, back to my travel story. Good thing we didn't wait too long to get on the bus. But when we got on the bus, the aircon vent it didn't have the, I don't know what it's called. You car guys know.
Vent.
The vent, it has the circle where you can rotate it to
Yeah.
direct the airflow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It didn't have the vent.
Oh.
And then I was sitting beside a guy, an old guy, like
Mhm.
I'm guessing closing 70. He was sweat from the rain.
Oh Jesus.
And then the AC that didn't have the vent,
Mhm.
it was going straight
Straight.
to him.
Oh, so
I thought he was dead. He was dripping wet from work.
Smells like
And
dead
then-
people.
So yeah,
Dead person.
there's too much problems in the Philippines, and you don't know where to start. Very
Yeah.
much.
If I may add on, like another thing would be mental health.
That too.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can go on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even start, man.
Let's
Go on
say
that.
you know how in every Filipino party, like some old tita would always like. I'm not sure if like this counts as like body shaming, but
Yeah.
he would
that's right.
like she would tell you like how you look. Let's say, oh,
You're
how come
getting
you're so
big.
fat now? Like, you
Yeah.
know, like it's crazy.
See?
It's
Yeah.
crazy to think that
Yeah, you're gonna get
like
self-conscious
Filipinos do
feeling,
that like easily in the Philippines.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, in here, like you wouldn't hear anything. Like anybody would tell you that. Oh, how come you're so fat now? Like nobody would tell you that, because like they would always be like, oh, you're fine, you're okay, you look
yeah.
good. Like meanwhile, like our own like family members would like
Don't do that.
literally like body shame us like
Body
that
shame.
easily, right?
Body shame, then talk about your life.
If you have,
You have
a
kids,
girlfriend
you have
or a
girlfriend,
boyfriend,
you have
At work.
boyfriend. At
Yeah.
work.
At
It's
work,
very
when I
common.
get there,
See?
why don't you have a baby yet?
See?
Yeah. Also, I was gonna say something, but I just forgot. Yeah, carry on, guys.
Yeah,
if you guys
well-
want to add anything.
We'll get back on it
Yeah.
later. So when you said mental health, this is one thing I realized here. Two when I got here. So have you encountered this in school where the Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, like the pyramid?
Yeah.
The first is I forgot which one, but the least priority is mental health. That's what I realized it coming from the Philippines. Why there's not a lot of mental health cases in the Philippines? Because
Don't care.
here in the first world, that's why we get to talk more about mental health because our basic needs are
Mhm.
provided already. We've got shelter, we've got food, we've got everything,
Where's-
and then we finally can address mental health.
yeah,
Unlike in the Philippines, day to day, you're struggling where to find your shelter.
mm-hmm.
Not really find your shelter, but find
Food
how you
Food.
can provide for your shelter.
Survive every day.
Yeah.
Pretty much survival
for everything. Yeah.
for everything. So I think that's why Filipinos mostly aren't that familiar with the concept of mental health.
Oh, yeah.
They just brush it off as, bad.
Yeah.
They're just depressed.
They,
Do
they,
Yeah.
something.
they don't have the luxury for that.
That too.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
too.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
The maybe some of them have mental health problems if they're rich.
Yeah.
See,
That's how-
that's the stereotype. I
have you
guess.
seen like somebody who's been depressed in the news? Because I know you guys are pretty much in touch with
Yeah.
like pop culture in the Philippines. Have you seen anybody who's committed suicide because of
Or-
mental health or having depression, which aren't like middle class B upwards?
Yeah.
It's always you haven't seen
Always the
middle
rich
class
ones.
C
Yeah.
below
Yeah.
have mental health problems because they're busy trying to provide for their family.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Instead
Makes
of-
sense.
That's what
Yeah.
I've
See?
realized here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, when you said that, like, Filipinos like generally just brush it off, like,
Yeah.
as oh they're just sad,
yeah.
like yeah, cause like a lot of like old Filipinos, if somebody let's
Boomers.
say committed suicide, right?
Yeah.
They would question like let's say if that guy commits suicide and he was rich, right?
Yeah.
They would always be like, why would he commit suicide when he's
Mm,
rich?
Yeah.
But if
Like-
you complain to your family, why would you be depressed? You have money,
You have
you have
everything.
house.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything.
Stop
Yeah,
doing
they
that.
always brush it off like
Yeah.
in however they can,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's it's just sad in a way that like
It is. It is.
But
It's
at the
not
same
always about
time,
the money,
like
though.
See?
at the same time, like I don't know, like people just have different views in
Yeah.
everything.
Pretty
Like
much,
yeah. Probably what you see they cannot see, and what they see you
Perspectives.
cannot see. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's just my thought.
I think that's one thing I've realized too with first world living.
Yeah.
You get to chase your dreams.
Yeah.
In the first world. I've always thought about this. Do you know like I know you guys are more into like Filipino hip hop now. But are you familiar with like bands?
They are.
Ah, you
They
are?
probably are. I'm not. I'm more.
Filipino bands?
I'm more of a
Bands.
K-pop guy.
Yeah, Filipino bands. Yeah, I'm quite familiar with them. Yeah.
Do you think they're poor? They're not,
They're
right?
not.
They're-
They're rich.
I mean, some of them.
Like all the good ones that I've
yeah.
known. Say
Eraserhead something.
Eraserheads.
Yeah, River.
I know they came from a good school.
Mm.
River Maya, Rico Blanco.
Rico Blanco,
I know he came from Ateneo.
Mm.
That's rich.
Silent Sanctuary. I know they came from UST.
Mm.
I think the poor band, the only poor band that I know is Shackle. But I think they're doing well for themselves.
Yeah.
Cause in the Philippines, you need to provide for your family, and then you won't be able to like just keep practicing, keep producing your own songs
Mhm.
without providing for your family. Like here, say there's a new band, they wanna keep on trying to make it big,
Mm.
but then on the side they can work on Walmart. They can work in Walmart. They can work fast food. They can work retail.
Mhm.
That's one thing I've realized. And then you can. It's like your time here isn't going to be spent the whole time on traveling,
Mm.
because everything in the Philippines is going to be in Manila.
Oh, that's.
So I'm from Cavite. I had to travel 2 hours just to work, just to find a good work. And still I wasn't good. I computed my pay.
Mm.
There in average it was pretty good already.
Mhm.
But then I computed here, I what do you call this? I converted it.
Mhm.
It amounts to $5 per hour.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When I got here, I remember I was so proud of myself. I was able to eat McDonald's 3 times in 1 week. In the Philippines, I had to wait for my paycheck to be able to eat McDonald's, and then it hurts my wallet.
It's
Oh.
luxury.
It's luxury.
Yeah.
So
Compared to here, it's just
Yeah.
you know what I'm missing in the Philippines though?
what is.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, they don't have one. I mean, they have one in.
BC.
Yeah, BC, Toronto, but they
Still.
don't have one in Winnipeg. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Is it still like? Is it better
Stateside.
than Dunkin' Donuts though? What do you think?
For me,
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme, bro.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Because Dunkin' Donuts, they have more branches, not like Krispy Kreme.
In
In the States.
In the States?
I guess overall, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Like-
Because I think the donuts in Dunkin' Donuts, the ones that we like in the Philippines, they don't have those in the States. I think Dunkin' Donuts is
Yeah.
more focused on
This guy
coffee.
This guy went to
right?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
He went to
And
the States.
I went to Dunkin' Donuts in Boston and in LA, right?
Mhm.
And they don't have the flavors that we want in the
Right.
Philippines. Yeah.
Because even Tim's in the Philippines, they have coffee jelly.
See?
Yeah.
They're very different.
There's only one Tim Hortons in the Philippines though, right?
No.
I think there's one. Yeah, there's one.
There's a lot,
It's a
bro.
lot.
There's a lot. Wait,
'Cause-
what?
Unlike Starbucks when they first came into the Philippines,
Mhm.
unlike Krispy Kreme,
Mhm.
even Denny's. You know how we can share on Denny's here? It's
Yeah.
like just a regular diner.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, they price it as premium.
Oh.
Like anything that came from
West.
outside of the Philippines,
Mhm.
that's imported. If they come into the Philippines, they price it as premium. That's where Tim's did it differently.
Yeah.
They went in and they treated themselves pretty much like Dunkin' Donuts. They opened in a lot of different areas simultaneously. Unlike Krispy Kreme, it was like 5 years when they opened their first branch. 5 years before they expanded, and then it wasn't a big expansion yet. They just added two, 3, or 5 locations, and then now it's all in most malls.
Mhm.
Unlike Tim Hortons, right from the get-go, they opened different locations, and then they were pretty cheap too compared to Starbucks and
Yeah, and
Krispy
then
Kreme.
I mean, my cousin had like Tim's back in the Philippines. They actually like it. It's the ice cap. Jeez, they loved it. Like the second
Ice
they
cap?
got it.
Ice Cap's pretty much the same.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Pretty much the
yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Just how can you like do a different frappuccino and
Yeah, yeah.
Tim Hortons.
coffee jelly, bro?
Iced coffee. Tim Hortons.
You know what
So which
like
water?
Filipinos love most though? like in Tim's in the Phils. They told me it's French vanilla.
Yeah, French vanilla.
Wait.
Yeah.
I've heard. Yeah.
Oh, they
It's
don't
where-
have that like.
it's where used to 3-in-1.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I went to LA to like visit the family, right? Other family members from the Philippines also visited, and I brought Tim Hortons like the French vanilla
Powder?
mix, yeah, the
Powder
powder
mix.
yeah. So like they loved it, dude. Like they
Oh, yeah?
they like loved it.
You can get that. You can get
Tim
that for like
Hortons
$1.
on
yeah.
Lazada.
They deliver it?
No, Jampol. He brought
he sells
some. He's selling. He used to sell.
Oh, I guess they don't
He bought.
sell.
He bought a lot on Walmart.
I guess they don't sell merchandise pretty much.
I
Just
heard-
coffee in the
I heard it's
Philippines.
very good business. The powder. I guess that's very expensive there.
Oh, or maybe they don't have it. Unlike say in Tim's branch here, you go in there, or even in groceries, you get their merchandise, their powders and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe in the Philippines they don't. So
Yeah,
So
because even
maybe,
my wife, when she sent a care package to the Philippines, she chose to send some packs of Tim Hortons. I told her, they have those already in the Philippines. How come you're still sending those? So I
Yeah.
guess I remember yearly in the Philippines, yearly they have every anniversary of Krispy Kreme. They have a 50% off on a half dozen.
Buy one get one.
Pretty much buy one get one. Half dozen original glazed. That was my lunch. I line up for pretty much an hour and then eat it in front of my work desk. Oh,
Yeah.
bro. That's the life. I got here, I was 200 pounds, I think.
Yeah.
Then I started working at our place.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where.
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Nah.
It's not fun.
But hey, if that's a triangle. If you wanna earn,
It's not bad pay though.
it's not bad pay. But
Mhm.
then the price,
Your back.
your body, your back, your shoulder, your neck,
Yes.
and
Your weekend up.
that too.
See?
That too. So, so like I've said, I wanna be a stand-up comedian. When you guys were young, I'm pretty much sure it's not the same now. But what did you wanna be when you get old? When you were young?
I wanted to be an architect because
Architect?
my uncle, who I am very close with, is an
Yeah.
architect,
Mhm.
right? And like maybe I didn't think of it as much like before, right?
Yeah.
But obviously now I have a different like dream.
Yeah.
But like I looked up to him so much that I wanted to be like him.
Like him, yeah.
Like
yeah,
even though I didn't know like what he did or like how he became an architect or like I didn't know like how to be an architect, like the
like
profession
what it
itself.
really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, without knowing. Yeah.
But
So-
now you've as you said, you have a different dream. Would you wanna?
I mean, right now I want to be a teacher or like a child educator.
You don't see
Yeah.
yourself an architect anymore.
Yeah. I don't see myself as an architect. Like
Yeah.
ever since I like I learned how to think, I'm like,
Yeah.
why did I dream of that when I didn't
Yeah.
even want I didn't want it. Like, you know?
You just wanna be like your uncle.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens. You look up to someone and you want to
Yeah.
be like them. You want to do
Yeah.
what they do,
What they do.
how they do stuff. Yeah. So
You, Israel?
I wanted to be like a paleontologist or like archaeologist because
Paleontologist.
it's the one it's the one
They dig
they
fossils and
yeah,
right?
dig up dinosaurs and stuff.
Jumanji.
Yeah, because I grew up watching
Jumanji.
Jumanji, no, not that one. Because I grew up watching Indiana Jones and then Jurassic Park.
National
So,
Treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once for artifacts and stuff, once for like digging up dinosaurs and stuff. So yeah, but you know, it's not that popular back in the Philippines. So
Yeah.
I kind of like gave up on it, I guess. And then it's the word's pretty much like dug up now, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say like 100%, but like more of a like 80%. So yeah, I guess that's me. That's
So
it for me.
is it the digging part that you like there?
Yeah, exactly. Like discovering stuff.
The literally digging or digging
or
history.
History.
I guess digging history.
Because if you like digging, you can do digging oil.
See, you get more money.
Yeah, I mean, I like discovering stuff. Like most of the world has been discovered except for the ocean, right? It's
Deep
just,
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The deep sea.
Deep sea.
How about you?
Me?
I know we've talked about
No,
it a lot at
me.
work.
No,
But-
when I was younger,
Yeah,
typical boy, policeman. See, I grew up
Oh,
in guns.
maging
See?
para kang tito mo.
See,
Stuff like that.
with more
right?
guns.
Yeah,
Grew up
yeah.
in guns. Diba? See?
Yeah.
But more police are corrupt.
That's what we
See?
didn't know back then.
Yeah.
Back in the fields or
Yeah.
like
I
back
guess
in the
everywhere.
Pretty much everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere
pretty much
now.
everywhere.
There's this saying that absolute power absolutely corrupts.
You see,
It's like
Greed.
not just with policemen. It's like any power position.
See.
I haven't like first hand seen it, but I feel like the saying is true. I haven't like had an encounter where it proves it otherwise, So, but yeah, now would you
Policeman.
would you say you're still figuring it out or
I'm more into cars now.
More
I
into
guess
cars,
I
yeah.
want to Bodyworks. I guess I just need the
experience?
no
Like
the
push.
way to monetize it or stuff?
no
or-
motivation. I guess.
Yeah, the push.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can do it, but I'm just I need something to push me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's more of like what we've talked earlier. It's what you love, but then it
Yeah.
might
Okay.
change when you're doing it for
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 work.
money. It might.
Money
I'm not
and
saying
then
it's
fun.
going to change it,
Yeah.
but it might. You know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, you never know until you've been there,
Yeah.
right?
It's your passion. Go for it.
No, but sometimes passion not gonna put food on your table.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I've told Dave
Mm.
and your other two buddies. I told them I think the move now is to not really entrepreneurship, but if you're going to study, be it formally or informal, like self-study or school, learn something that can help you be an employee, and then at the same time, you can do stuff on your own. Like it's going to be your own stuff after learning that, be it formal or informal education. Like say, I planned on getting back to school in RC, take the videography class, so at least I can try to be an employee somewhere, say a news broadcasting station and stuff, and then on the side do something that I want, like
Yeah.
make films and stuff, so I get, and then try to like steer monetization towards it. So I think that's the move. So I guess you can look at it that way when you try to find what you really want to do. Because before, when I was a kid, I just wanted to be a scientist,
Work.
not knowing what it's going to take. I thought you're just going to invent stuff. Apparently, that's not science.
Pfizer.
But then
Pfizer.
Then it's chemicals already.
See?
Yeah.
And then growing older, I wanted to be a basketball player, which that I didn't know was really hard.
It
Cause
is.
you know Terrence Romeo,
Yeah.
I got to play with that dude.
Oh, actually? Back
Against
in the
him.
Philippines?
He
Oh.
was, I think, he's
Pickup
younger.
game? Pickup game?
Or like one of
League.
those- Oh, league. Oh, okay.
He was, say, I was this tall.
Mm-hmm.
He was just by my shoulder.
Is
He
that
was
the guy-
younger.
Is that the guy from Milo? Milo.
Milo. I don't think.
No, he's the guy who got linked to Vice Ganda.
Oh, yeah. The motorbike.
Terrence Romeo.
He was young.
yeah.
He was this small. Then he was. That's where I knew he was really good back then. That young, that good.
Mhm.
I won't make it. So that's why I just floundered through university, not knowing what I want to get. And then when you said teacher,
Mm.
I was working already when I realized I wanted to be a teacher too. And then
What kind of teacher? Preschool? High school? Professor?
I just want to educate,
Oh, educator.
pretty much. Homeroom.
Homeroom. Oh.
And then I realized, well, I can be a dad. That's teaching too, right?
Yeah.
See? That's a different story. That's
You need a different kind of ed there.
see,
That's
that's
sex
your
ed.
it's flesh and blood.
Yeah.
It's your own.
So, let's try to make it juicy. As I've said earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I'm married.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys dating anyone or looking? Because the real reason I wanted to do this podcast with you guys,
Mm-hmm.
I have like friends in the Philippines,
Mhm.
pretty much the same age as you guys. I'm just setting you up.
This is a dating show.
Yeah, it is a dating show.
Nah, just kidding. So, are you guys pretty much dating right now, or have you dated, or recently dated, or looking? Let's get juicy, boys.
I've dated a lot in high school.
High school.
I'm currently single right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. So basically, I just got out of a relationship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wandering around.
Yeah.
Just
Just
recently.
like so recently.
Oh,
Like
God
yeah.
damn.
bad breakup or what?
Oh no.
No?
Actually,
Amicable?
it's like a breakup that you just have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes like things are like
the best one, I guess.
no,
The
like
best one-
let's
the
yeah,
best
yeah,
kind.
yeah, the best kind and like the peaceful kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You easy?
So me, I wouldn't say dating. I'm not that like into dating or stuff. I mean,
Ever or just now?
no. I mean, I like playing video games and that's it. But you know, there's like certain girls that I like. Then the one I like recently is she made a big move in her life, and then I mean, she and I are kind of into each other, but we were expecting that she's gonna move, but not this soon. Yeah. So
But you guys are close.
yeah,
Guys close.
yeah, we're. I mean, we are kind of close,
Yeah.
but you know,
So I guess getting there stage.
yeah.
Oh,
But you know, she's moving.
she had to move.
Yeah,
and-
she had to move, and then
Career.
Yeah, for her career, and then yeah,
Respect that. Respect that.
yeah.
Respect that.
And would you say it's too early in your relationship to like make to pursue for you? I mean,
To pursue her.
to pursue her.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I mean, we've only seen each other for like 2
Yeah.
months, and then that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but yeah, she and I kind of clicked, and then yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
But,
kind of tough.
Did you plan though? Did it make you happy that past 2 months though?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
She did. You mean she? did
No,
make
no,
you
this
happy?
guy.
Mm.
Did you
Oh, okay.
What-
Did how
Is it-
how long were you like clicking?
like
I see.
almost 3 months, 2 to
3
3 months. Yeah, I
See-
mean, yeah, she and I
You
had
have
fun.
fun,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
did have fun.
You
Fun.
invest time and effort. Do you think it's worth it? You see? I mean,
Yeah,
did you?
yeah.
It makes you happy. Did it make you
Yeah.
happy?
Yeah, I mean,
I
she
see.
made me happy,
That's
so
the
I
good
guess
thing.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gotta be thankful for what happened, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I am happy
Yeah.
for her career, and then
Yeah.
I mean,
She made a choice. Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
I mean, yeah, she made the choice, and then there's nothing I can do but be happy
Yeah.
for her, and then I'm just
Don't
gonna
wanna be.
support
You
her.
don't wanna be pushy.
Yeah.
Nah,
Right?
not really, no.
No one likes a pushy guy.
I mean, I don't think you have the right to like
Yeah.
tell her stuff too.
Yeah.
When you've been like seeing only for 3 months.
Yeah.
It's for the better.
Yeah.
Here's what I realized too. Like having rights and stuff. I remember, yeah, this old saying, you don't have the right. You don't have the right to get jealous. You're not in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I've realized, not lately, but when I was getting older, I realized you have the right to get jealous. You have the right to feel whatever you want to feel.
Yeah.
What you don't have the right to is the right. What you don't have the right is to act on it.
Yeah.
So, I think that's something I've learned too on
Yeah.
getting old. So. You, I know you. you're you're not currently dating.
Yeah, I'm just
But why? Let our potential viewers know why.
For me,
I
commitment.
also want to know why.
Hey,
So
commitment.
Yeah.
You see, commitment. It's very hard. I think. Because-
responsibility.
I've been talking with your cousin too, like Emilio.
Oh, really?
He's the same as this guy.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're in the same stage. They're not, they don't want to commit yet. Cause he asked me before, how do you know if it's the one?
Mm.
Right? This is what I've learned, or what I've realized. The one isn't like a grand concept. The one is the one that you want to work for.
Mm.
Say for your situation,
Mm.
if you said that the guy the girl that you pause the girl that you recently like clicked with,
Mm.
if you think that she's the one to work for,
Mm.
you'll be going after her.
I know, but
But-
it's kind of like a big move. Like if I did like move with her, it's just I don't know what I'm gonna do there.
It's big risk.
Yeah, it's a big risk.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why she's
Yeah.
not the one.
Yeah, I know.
Then
Well,
that's
how?
right. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
It's only 3 months though. You
Yeah,
never
I
know
know.
what happens gonna rest to the rest of
Mm.
months.
Yeah, it's not time though.
Yeah.
But yeah,
See?
back
Dave,
to you.
elaborate.
Back
Commitment,
to you.
see?
Yeah.
For me,
Mhm.
sometimes I'm a very picky. Like the no, that's the wrong term.
You have standards.
No. You see, next I like that. You see that shoes? I like that. The next few weeks, I might not like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I might saw different shoes that I like, and if I'm committed to that, I'm gonna hurt someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you just compare women to shoes?
No.
That's
I get
good.
you.
See?
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah.
I mean, why would you hurt the girl?
Yeah, I guess that's a good cop out.
See, if you don't make
Yeah, I
up your
get
mind,
you. I
diba?
get you.
I mean,
I get you. So I guess with like how I've said the one, I guess I've told you this before, right? You just haven't met the one.
I see. Yeah. Might change though.
Yeah. But then, if you're not putting yourself out there, if you're not putting out your bait,
No. I'm putting it.
okay.
But
okay.
I guess I'm more into fling.
Oh.
Right
See,
now.
see.
Right now, okay. Here's what I want to tell the younger guys too. If you don't want to be if you don't want to be in a monogamous relationship, let your girl know early on.
I see.
So it's not cheating,
Yeah.
right? So it's only cheating if
Get caught.
if you go back on your agreement, which is most of like monogamous relationships. The agreement is I'm exclusively yours, you're exclusively mine. But then early on, if you tell me, oh, I'm not into this that seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I want to casually date other guys, other girls too. Would that be okay with you? And then if the girl or the guy, if the girl's the one asking, they don't like that kind of situation, then there's no waste of time, right?
Yeah.
I don't see the dating,
Mm.
in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's the purpose of that.
It's.
I mean, if you like each other, why not go there already?
That's one good thing here compared to the Philippines,
Yeah.
cause us, we
Label.
not really label, but we have to woo, we have to ligaw,
Oh, yeah, courting.
courting,
We have to
yeah,
court.
wooing, or that's pretty much here equivalent to dating already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you get to do like handsy stuff already, even on the first day,
Yeah.
which is pretty foreign idea to us.
Purpose of ligaw, why need that? And I mean, later on, the girl will complain. Oh, when he's courting me, Oh, he's so kind.
Yeah.
Flowers. Don't drink.
Basically, it sets up expectations for them to.
No bad habits.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
later on,
Yeah, yeah.
after a couple years, more months, don't reply.
Yeah.
He drinks.
That idea pretty much changed with the times. It's not as applicable to us, our generation now. But before, because you have to ligaw, you have to court, you have to woo in front of your partner's parents. Because that's for sure going to eventually, that's in the olden times. That's going to lead eventually to marriage.
I mean,
But now it's not as applicable to us anymore.
my point
Yeah.
is, just don't good what's it? Appearance, I guess. Good gesture. I mean,
Just be yourself.
Yeah,
do
just
what
be-
you really
Yeah.
do.
How you really are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
real. It's
yeah.
really.
I always curse.
Yeah.
It's
that's
really
that's who
different.
you are,
know?
right? Like, yeah. You know the saying that what do you call this? Like, I'd rather them love me for who I am
Yeah,
than you know how it goes.
yeah. It's like putting they call it putting on airs.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. So
Spicy.
Spicy.
I got spicy on this.
Spicy.
Oh, I'd rather them hate me for who I am than love me for who I am not.
They hate us 'cause they ain't us.
Yeah.
Isn't that a rapper? I forgot who.
Dave Skylark.
Dave Skylark.
No, the quote. The quote.
Oh, the
Yeah.
code.
I just heard this like recently or seen it like somewhere.
I think as far as I know, it's not a historical figure. It's a
It's
it's
not.
a
It's
pop
not.
culture
Yeah,
figure,
yeah,
right?
It's yeah.
What else? What else?
Oh, I think it's like Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah,
it's not a
yeah,
historical
yeah,
figure.
It's very popular.
Yeah.
The woman.
Yeah.
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 But that woman's not very doesn't have a very good figure, right?
What do you mean
No.
figure?
No.
Like body
I
figure
think-
or?
She's
Marilyn
not.
Monroe.
Yeah, not like the typical expectation these days.
I
But
think what you're
girls-
saying is she's not up to standard that
Yeah,
time. She
but-
was pretty. She was kind of a sex symbol, but she was.
But all the women look up to her.
It's pretty
Okay.
hypocritical, you know.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's out of the blue.
Yeah. Anyways, so this is what I wanted to ask from you guys. Ask you guys. I mean.
Mhm.
So growing up here, I've always loved like coming of age movies where the themes are high school, growing up in high school,
Uh-oh.
stuff like that. And I was always wondering how it felt like socializing with other races.
Race.
Oh.
Did you just stick with, because I know your school is majority Filipino too,
Yeah,
right? But
it
did you
is.
get to like have social interactions with other races? Because I
Yeah.
know pretty much East Indians.
Yeah.
I call them immigration buddies. I call them. Wherever we are, that's where they are too. Here,
Yeah.
so they have like anecdotes or stories with interactions with other races when you were growing up. Because
Mhm.
at work, for sure, you're going to interact with other races. Were there like Caucasians in your school? Because I don't see
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a lot.
Not that many.
not that
I
many.
I
guess.
think. Yeah.
Not that
Yeah.
many.
Population
It's,
is
it's mostly Filipino.
85% Filipino.
Yeah.
No, not 85.
Like
Let's say-
90.
No,
Let's say 70.
Let's 70, 60, 70,
Yeah.
60%, then
Yeah.
20%.
East
Indian.
Indians.
So
yeah.
80 to 90% brown.
It's like the different,
I guess.
Yeah.
then the rest
Right.
like 10%, I guess, white.
I mean, considering this is
Canadian,
Yeah.
I guess,
Mm,
white
mm.
and Canadian.
I don't see a lot of like African Americans here too. Mostly the Africans I've seen were
Work. Jimmy
I work-
Almond. Jimmy Almond.
See, that's one out of like say 5 African Americans. He's the only one that's African American.
mm,
4 are
like-
Africans
I
from
yeah.
Sudan
or
or
Jamaican.
Jamaican, Caribbean, or I haven't seen like U.S. blacks. Pretty
Oh.
much.
Bomba Clock.
Bati boy. So yeah, any like interactions.
You guys can also go first if you want,
High
because
school.
I'm
Not
still
really,
thinking.
Not really.
High school.
Not just friends, not like social, even
interaction?
like dating. If you're, all I really wanted
Oh, okay.
to ask was, were you open to dating other
Race.
other races?
Why not?
Oh hell
So-
yeah, I
Okay,
am.
other
Hell
nationalities.
yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some of my cousin, their wives,
White?
Canadian.
Caucasian?
White Canadian. I think the other one's I think maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
The other
for
one is
our viewers who might not be familiar with the term matey, what's matey?
That's the
Like
mix.
half First Nations and then half like
Whatever,
European, I
half
think.
whatever,
I think
right?
French,
Or
British?
French?
I
British
don't
or
really
British, I don't know. European, I
British,
think.
Yeah, European blood in
Oh,
it, I think.
that's it.
Yeah.
Because I think this, I'm not really sure. I think I just figured this out. You know the term mestizo?
Yeah.
What do you think when they say mestizo or mestiza?
White.
White,
Yeah.
right?
Fair skin, yeah.
Here's what I've learned.
Yeah.
Mestizo or mestiza doesn't really pertain, like the direct translation. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. The direct translation is mixed.
Oh, so it's that
So
exact.
it's not exactly fair skinned
Mhm.
as long as it's mixed.
Mixed,
It's
yeah, I see.
mestizo, mestiza. So I'm guessing Métis that's a different language term for
Oh.
mestizo.
State,
I'm just guessing here.
stateside.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
quite close too. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, any like dating preferences?
Dating preferences.
Like say in 10 girls, say you've dated 10 girls,
Mhm.
how much were
Filipino.
Filipina?
Probably 7 out of 10.
Okay,
Would be
still
Filipinas. Yeah,
okay,
because
okay.
like, I get to use like my native tongue, right?
Oh,
yeah,
it's
that's
easier.
like a perk,
Comfort
I
zone.
would say.
Yeah.
Comfort zone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
like,
guess.
there's a lot of like perks and disadvantages when dating, like other races.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm well open.
Can
to
you go on
provide?
the
Yeah.
disadvantages?
Um, this was back in high school, right?
Mhm.
So a disadvantage would be, let's say you guys are like fighting, not
Mhm.
fighting like physically, but like let's say you had a fight
Verbally.
and you're like frustrated, right?
Mhm.
And because back then I didn't speak English like this well,
Mm.
so I get frustrated. There are like tons of things that I wanted to say, but I couldn't because like I didn't know how to say it in English.
Ah,
So
okay.
that's like
So-
one minor, I guess.
So it's like your point's going to be missed entirely.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you can't translate it properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you still have to think for like the translation and stuff before you could
Mm.
like openly say it right away.
Okay. Yeah,
So yeah, like there's a lot of perks, man.
Yeah.
Like you get to learn their culture.
yeah.
Like,
yeah,
also, like you can pick her up like anytime. Like
Mhm.
unlike in the Filipino
curfew.
culture. Yeah, unlike
Mom's gonna get mad.
yeah. Like their parents like this is
Home
like
by
I'm
10.
speaking like in my personal
Yeah.
experience. Like her parents would like allow you go to her room and like you can pick her up
No
like
magic
at 12
happen.
a.m. Like yeah, you can pick her up at like 12
Yeah.
a.m. and like come back like whenever you want,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
drop
yeah.
her off whenever you want.
Live in.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah. Doesn't mean they don't care for like their kid as much. It's just that
Mm.
how they are.
Young
It's easier
adult.
Yeah.
for you who's
That-
trying to date their
Yeah,
kid.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, they're pretty fun too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not being disrespectful. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just, well, it's fun.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the
yeah,
way.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah. I get you. How about you, Izzy?
Well, the
Are you
one
open
open about what?
dating other
I
nationalities?
mean, the one that I like, I've been going out with was
Uh-huh.
like it was like she was from like a different like
Oh.
background from us.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you know,
What nationality was she?
I'm just gonna say from Latin America.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
so you know,
Senior.
In the
yeah,
bag.
yeah. So you know, I mean, in terms of like words,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, she could understand like half of the thing I'm saying,
Yeah.
but she couldn't fully understand because there's just like some words like like I kind of are kind of like the same from like I mean we've been colonized for like what 300 years, and then they could be like something like connection like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm open to dating like other races. It's just it's not that I have preferences. It's just it depends on their attitude.
I guess
Yeah.
if you really just connect.
Yeah. I mean, because she likes the things that I like.
As long as
Mhm.
those
Yeah.
stuff that matters.
Yeah.
You get it.
I mean, she loves the things that I like. I mean,
Mm.
that's why I guess we kind of click. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it entirely depends on the attitude and stuff. Yeah.
God
That's all that
damn.
matters to me. It doesn't matter like what race you are.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Race
It-
doesn't come in your standards.
Yeah. If she and I share share the same interest.
Yeah.
If it clicks,
We're gonna have
it
fun, yeah.
clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Me?
Are you open
Open what?
to other nationalities?
Yeah, sometimes it's better to talk. I mean, start conversation to other race.
In what? Better in what way?
No. It's like
It's
It's-
easier.
It's easier.
no, it's pre-practice on your 'cause you're learning, right? You have
Ah,
to
okay.
language.
Yeah.
See,
Okay. Yeah,
then
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't criticize your if you make a wrong say the wrong word. grammar.
Okay. I get
Because
you, I
the
get you.
experience,
Mhm,
the
mhm.
Filipino Canadian, sometimes they're
Going
gonna
to
criticize your
yeah.
they're supposed to help you, not
Yeah.
criticize your
Yeah.
That's me.
sometimes they criticize you in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Some of them criticize the right way, right?
Yeah,
Constructive. See.
me. I criticize the right way to people I like.
See.
The people I don't like, I criticize behind their back. you know. You know. So,
No,
have you dated? Have you dated? No. You haven't put your bait in
I
the.
don't know. They're not really my. I guess. I don't know. That
Also,
my
you
type.
mean socially, you like talking. You like talking better, but dating wise, you haven't really tried it yet. Okay.
For me, they're like my practice. Like for my English learning.
Okay. Okay.
I gain more knowledge talking to
Okay.
them because I get to heard the right pronunciation, right
Okay.
word.
Yeah.
You stop on here, stop on that. Different culture, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know.
And they don't give a damn about your accent. For
Yeah,
them,
pretty
like
much.
See,
sometimes
they-
it's pretty cool, right?
The other ones, why this guy so try hard? See, that's the problem. No, for me, why would I speak? We're in different country, but why would I speak English to this guy? We both speak the
The same
Tagalog.
language.
Yeah.
Why would I try? He might just tell me I'm just trying so hard.
Yeah, I guess because there's been a notion of anti-intellectualism, pretty much
In the Philippines or
in the Philippines. Pretty much recently, if you like learn, if you know a lot of stuff, they kind of like criticize you for it. Like, dami mong alam.
Yeah.
When was that wrong? You know, I mean, I just hate it because I'd say I have a lot of useless trivia up in here. So what? And then when they're losing the debate, if you're debating or arguing,
they're gonna be like, ikaw na.
ikaw na. See,
Exactly.
dude.
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
So.
it's pretty much like
Yeah.
I find it stupid, like for people to say that, like back
Yeah.
in the fields, right?
Yeah.
Like it's never wrong to have knowledge.
Yeah.
Like they say, knowledge is power.
Even if it's like pretty useless knowledge,
Mm.
Yeah.
they don't have they don't have the right to call it useless. It's up to you to
Yeah.
decide if it's useless.
I just
Yeah.
kind of feel like they're
They're
kind
hating.
of no, they kind of feel like threatened because of their
Yeah.
knowledge. Because I mean,
Crab
yeah.
mentality.
Crab
Yeah.
mentality.
Even what we're doing, like
See?
ragging
Eh.
on them,
Mm.
it's pretty
Eh,
much
eh.
like
See?
I will be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
I-
Same.
I'd call out crab mentality, but I do it sometimes too.
Yeah.
Admittedly.
Yeah.
It's on our blood.
And when you said it's just pretty much hating, I can admit to myself I'm pretty much a hater. There's a lot of stuff that I hate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know if I talk about it I know I'm wrong. It's
Mm.
just deep down here. I know I'm wrong, but I hate it.
Yeah.
You know. So, would you have stuff like that? That you know you're wrong, but you just can't seem to like that thing.
You give out an example, I guess.
Say like, I know you guys are car guys. Are you a car guy too? Cause I know
No,
these guys.
I actually am not.
Ever since
Full time.
I'm full-time car guy. I've told him this. Why do you need a nice car? Right? And I know it's wrong because it's a hobby. You can be passionate about it, but deep down in me, why? You know, there's stuff like that.
Mm.
Perspective.
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 I know I'm wrong. It's their stuff.
Yeah.
I have stuff too that other people don't like. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
What's that for?
Yeah.
You know, I get that.
Yeah.
So do you have stuff like those too, like stuff that you hate irrationally, like stuff that you'd rant about, but you know it's irrational.
Yeah, but like, let's say for example, right? My little brother, he's my cousin,
Mm-hmm.
but I treat him as my little brother.
Mm-hmm.
He's into gaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he bought 2 PS4s for his collection, and I was like, because I care for him, right? And I was like, yo, why did you have to buy 2? Like, that's so stupid. That's so dumb. Why would you do that? But like,
Yeah.
later on, I realized that it's his passion. Like, it's what he wants to buy with his own money,
Mm.
and nothing's wrong with that. And he collects stuff, and you know. So I was just like, that's pretty wrong for me to say that to him, when there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just hating.
But I kind of get you though. It's
Yeah.
would it be at least different colors?
It was different,
At least.
different
Yeah.
colors and different.
If it's
yeah.
the same.
Special
Okay,
edition.
Yeah.
if you're collecting, okay, I get it. Okay, that's
Special
it gets a
edition.
pass.
Yeah.
But if you get 2
Perspective,
black
yeah.
ones,
Yeah. Now that could be weird.
right? So
But yeah, it was 2 different colored PS4s.
At least. At
So
least.
yeah.
Makes you happy.
Yeah, it makes it made him happy,
Yeah.
and now our little brother could use it, so
at
it
least
was a
okay.
bonus.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You never really know, right?
Made sense in the end.
Yeah.
Cause who knows? Maybe when there's no more need for consoles, at least he has a collectible item.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, at the same time, like, it's his own money, and
Yeah.
you just maybe I just care too much, right? Let's say I
Yeah.
care how he spends his money.
Yeah.
I was hoping that he is spending money like well,
The right way.
the right way, and yeah, that's just it. Sometimes you just care about the person
Yeah.
that you say stupid stuff, and yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, mine would be.
Irrational hating. You know you're wrong when you hate it.
I mean, I could. Mine probably my computer.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't really like. I mean, I could have waited for like several months for like the because there's like certain components on my computer that's like I paid like
Yeah.
2 times like
Resale.
2 times the
Yeah.
price.
2 times the price.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could have waited like for like a couple of. I mean, I could have waited like 6 months, I guess, for that
Mm-hmm.
for the price to go down, or like for them to restock that component. But I was like in a rush, and then I just bought it.
No, that's what I would have done too. I mean, say just like stuff on. Here, let me give you another example. So my wife likes to take pictures of our food
Over
before
like eating them.
before eating it.
Yeah.
Seems like you agree.
Yeah.
But then
Instagram.
they want to post it. Here's a better one. She follows celebrities on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. I'm wrong. Might be correct, but I know when we talk about it, I'm wrong.
Us too,
Stuff
man.
like that.
Come
Do you
on,
have
man.
stuff like those?
Nothing in particular, but
I
Like say for us guys, it's rational, but then if girls talk about it, or say people who's more engrossed in social media, they'd get it, and then you'd be the hater. Stuff like that.
I don't have much in my.
Oh.
I was gonna say shoes, but you know.
Hey, you like that?
You like
Come
those.
on,
I
man.
mean, I like them, but you know, at the
Yeah.
same
didn't
time,
like them
it's
before.
Just, you know, it's. I didn't have to spend that much for like one shoe. I
Yeah,
guess.
see, that's the market.
I know that is the market.
Oh, I guess you're saying you're getting into the realization that you're spending too much.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
They use
So
that
you
money.
kinda hate it and you kinda love it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm split between
Love
the
hate,
two.
push and pull.
Do you have anything, Dave, for yourself?
Irrational hating.
Car parts.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
kasi
yeah.
he loves it.
I mean,
Okay, I think another scenario like that all of us can pretty much relate would be like I don't know about Edmond, but like we still live with our families, right?
Mm.
So let's say my computer too, like my PC. My mom would walk into my room and she'll be like, "How much did you buy that for again? Like, why do you keep buying stuff for your PC? Like why do you need like the latest
Yeah,
components
yeah,
for your
yeah,
PC?"
yeah.
And you'd be like, "Mom, you won't understand." But like,
Yeah.
I think that would be it. Like they don't know it. They don't know anything about the PC
Yeah,
or like how it runs, but they would just because they care for you, they would tell you to like stop buying or
Yeah.
like
Save money.
stop
So-
buying the expensive parts and stuff. Yeah.
So do you have stuff like that, like irrational hating or whatever?
Hating. I don't know. You want people? I don't know. Computer. Maybe computer
Could
too.
be.
Because
No,
I
that's
don't-
not people. That's not.
no,
Yeah.
not people. Come on, man.
Not naming names.
Yeah, we're not
Kinds.
dropping names.
Kinds of people.
Some people.
If they get a pain in their chest, you didn't say their name.
Yeah,
It's
I
their
know.
fault. You know what I mean? Kind of people.
I don't know. Smoso.
Just most.
That's not even irrational. That's not irrational hating.
it's,
You know, especially if they're going to be talking about you,
Yeah.
and then you hate it. That's not irrational hating.
Yeah.
You know. So
Not really.
they, to go on the anecdote you just gave, here's one thing I told Dave. I always tell this to my sister too, my youngest sister. She's 22, 21. I kind of forgot. I think 22.
22.
So I told her, I asked her, do you know the time that our mom and dad stopped, like, or started treating me like an adult? It's when I started working. You guys are working. It's kind of different here because you guys are working, and then you're still pretty young. I started working 21. You guys can start working at
Like-
16,
Yeah,
right?
teenage years, yeah.
but then it's not going to be enough to live by yourself.
Mhm.
You're still for sure going to live with your parents. Even at your age right now, you live with your parents.
Yeah.
This is what I've been telling him and your other buddies. Try to like live together. Because there's a different
No.
experience.
I
But
won't.
then, of course,
I'll
it's-
live alone, man. I will try.
or
alone.
that.
That's
or-
gonna be a commotion.
Yeah.
That's what he was worried about. Like living. You're going to be the dad.
See, that's a big responsibility.
At least,
Like living together with friends.
yeah.
I
He
don't.
knows he's going to be the
Yes,
dad.
I don't know if
Nah,
it's gonna
Cause-
work out.
Yeah, friends
Because
not
right
gonna work out,
now,
man.
it's not feasible to live alone.
Mm.
Me,
Living-
I have
living
to
alone
get
in-
my wife.
Living alone in Canada.
You wanna give shoutouts? So me, I only moved out of my family's place, my brother's place, when my wife got here, and then I still had to like keep my money tight, cause she didn't have work for before 2 months when she got here, and then she was able to help me. But then now it's not feasible to live alone and just be one household. So I was suggesting that he live with his friends, probably back then with you guys when I didn't know
Mhm.
you guys yet. But all I really wanted to say was try to live outside of your parents'
Bubble. Outside of
parents'
the
bubble.
bubble.
Cause your dad's house, dad's rules.
Mm-hmm.
So and then you learn stuff. Me, I'm not sure if this would be applicable to me because me and my wife, we were long distance for at least 1.5 years. So for sure, when we started living together, because we were married, she got here. There's going to be a lot of stuff that I didn't know about her that's going to piss me off,
Mm-hmm.
and then stuff that I didn't know I liked doing, I'm discovering, and stuff that I didn't like doing, I'm discovering too. So I think that's one thing that you would learn if you live by yourselves. And then I think that's one perk of living here in the first world.
Mm-hmm.
You have the option to.
Live
And
alone.
then that's when you start becoming a real man. That's when you transition into adulthood.
Yeah.
I don't need a boy. I need a man.
I don't need I need a man.
Pay for your own rent. Because I know you have bills now, right?
Mm,
For
yeah.
sure. But then
Sugar
pay for your
mommy.
own rent. Do we have those here? Like what's it
Sugar
called?
baby.
Seeking arrangements.
Sugar baby.
That's the social networking app for that, I think. Seeking arrangements. That's for sugar babies and sugar daddies.
Never been
as far as I
that
know.
part of the society,
the-
my
the
friend.
web.
The part of the web. Different story.
That's one thing I wanted to do with the podcast too. I wanted to live vicariously through you guys. So I feel like I still have a lot of game to offer. But I'm out of the game now, so I'm retired. So yeah, that's one thing. And then any thoughts or any additions of what you wanna achieve with the podcast?
Achieve it.
Like in all honesty, like I'm not expecting too much of
You
the
just want
podcast. I
a
just
good
wanna,
hang.
yeah, I just want a good hang. I want to have fun, and
Yeah.
also like I want to learn from you guys, like
Yeah.
about how you see life, because I've realized that like before,
Yeah.
like let's say like I'm hating on like everybody because like I don't understand them. That's because I've been like
Yeah.
I've been only hanging out with myself for
Mhm.
like the whole time, right? So I don't see the things they see.
Mhm.
So that's what I want to do now. Like I want to see your perspective, you guys' perspective in life.
Mhm.
Like that's so I could learn from you guys, you know. And I want to come out of my shell cuz like I'm the type of person that like only trusted myself for a long
Mm.
time before before I met these guys.
Mhm.
So I was that kind of person, you know.
Yeah.
So more importantly, I want to learn from this. Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy.
pretty much the same answer as him.
Yeah.
I just want to have fun, try new stuff. Like this podcast,
Yeah.
this whole podcast to me is like a whole new like discovery, I guess, for me.
Mhm.
So yeah, it is gonna be fun, like trying out new stuff. So yeah, that's my like goal here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you, Dave?
I don't know.
Actually, me and Dave were actually like talking to each other earlier, and he was like, "This is more fun than I thought it would be," and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not bad.
Because this is what I've
Yeah.
told him before. Like, remember what I said earlier about like doing your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've said earlier, this is our asset. This is ours. We made
Mhm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Might have looked easy. It might have looked doesn't look like it holds value, but then you'll find people who thinks
Yeah.
there's value in this. They're going to like it, and this is our first
yeah."
this is our first episode. So
Yeah.
it might have looked structured less, might have looked more of a hang, but
Laid back, chill. Yeah.
We'll get
the
there.
flow. We'll
Yeah,
get
we'll
there.
get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. This is just mostly introduction,
Hell yeah.
knowing the brown vanilla guys. So if you want to know why brown vanilla You can see, even with our color balance, we're brown.
No,
Yeah.
no vanilla.
And vanilla, because vanilla's regular. We're just regular guys who turns out to be brown. So that's why brown vanilla. I'm trying to
Vanilla white
subvert
face.
your expectations. So I I aim to entertain you guys. We aim to entertain you guys. If you learn something, good, but don't take us too seriously. This is
Yeah.
this is just our opinions. We're just trying to have a good hang, like kick some stuff here and there. If you find us saying something that's wrong, or if it offends you, put it in the
Inappropriate.
comments. We might not care. We might do. But put it in the comments, okay? Let's discuss about it. Or we might not, because we might not
Guys,
care.
remember that these are like most of these are like our own opinions,
Opinions,
personal
yeah.
opinions. So
No facts.
yeah.
There might be some facts, but
Some.
some keyword. So
Just trying to have fun.
We're
we're just trying to have fun. We're just trying to entertain you guys.
Yeah.
If take it to the comments,
Yeah.
basically. If you
Yeah.
have something,
we're just
Or-
a bunch
You
of
don't like.
Yeah.
castaways.
Yeah. Or
do
if
it for the algo. That too,
Yeah.
for the algo. So
Or also, if you guys think that we have a lot to improve, please tell us which those things are,
Yeah, yeah,
so we
yeah.
could improve as fast as we can.
yeah.
So yeah.
Topics.
Topics could be too, but if you don't see the structure yet, too bad. If you don't see the structure in this first episode, then tune in for the next one. There might be a
Hell
new
yeah.
structure. We don't know.
Yep.
We might have segments even the next one, so probably tune in, subscribe. And I guess that's it for the first episode of the Brown Vanilla Podcast.
Signing out.